Shadow's House, Season 2, Episode 1. English dubbed. Let's get into it. I missed this. Totally missed this show. But after reading the manga, I'm like, but let's see how it goes. Hope they don't mess up this show. Like they did to The Promised Neverland, Season 2. I didn't know it was the same director.
That noise we heard sounded like it came from this way.
Okay.
The hallway door leading to the entrance is open. To think that there's a rule breaker in our midst. A rule breaker in the children's wing, no less. This is Star Bearer Barbara. Come quietly and reveal yourself. A scorch? Mistress Barbara, please stand back. Barbie, be careful not to allow any to get in your mouth.
Damn. Woo! Backflip.
What is this? There's so much of it.
Oh, I thought we were going to have an opening already. I like opening time. But it's not.
All living dolls must gather in the Great Hall immediately. Oh no, what could have happened?
Are you certain it wasn't a veiled doll?
I've never seen a doll like that before. And with the increasing number of scorches, I'm afraid I must inform Edward.
Why that transgressor?
Whether we like it or not, he is still the warden of the children's wing. Those are the rules.
Is there any possibility that it was Lord Edward?
He's only just received punishment for his prior incident. He wouldn't be foolish enough to repeat the same misdeeds. The Lord entered the children's wing unbidden and received a stern warning.
It would be good if it made him more submissive.
I will tolerate no trespassers on the watch, regardless of who it might be. Edward may officially be the warden, but we're the ones who keep watch over the children's wing. We're the Star Bearers. Intruders or traitors, will eliminate them all. For the sake of the Shadows family.
What is all this?
A meeting.
Quiet, maggots! I've got an announcement. A suspicious figure wearing a robe was spotted in the Great Hall room. You got any information, you report it. If you fail to do so, the results won't be pretty. Now get out!
I love the cast.
Sunshine. Yes, ma'am? You wouldn't happen to be involved with this new incident now, would you? If I find out you're hiding something, this will not end well.
Woo!
Master Robe? Yes, because according to Barbie, the suspicious figure wore a robe. Is that what everyone is calling it? No, I'm the one who gave it that name. I didn't want to be rude if it happened to be a shadow, so I added Master to make it nicer. Oh, I see. You don't think that the robed intruder could have been Edward, do you? I wouldn't put it past him. Perhaps he hasn't given up yet. No need to worry. Kate is here with you. You're right! Still, to wake and summon all of you in the middle of the night. It was quite high-handed of her. Yes, I was surprised myself. Especially given that you and Kate have passed the debut and therefore have come of age. But isn't it true that the Star Bearers have authority over us even though we're of age? Even so, it doesn't mean that they're allowed to do anything they please. Oh, and Barbie said this. To you specifically? Yes, she said, you wouldn't happen to be involved with this new incident now, would you? If I find out you're hiding something, this will not end well. You were awoken so late and told such hateful words.
Yeah, pretty much.
But Mistress Kate, I was so happy to see you awake and waiting for me to get back. Well then, allow me to say good night, Mirko.
I love their
And
relationship.
a good night to you, Mistress Kate. Barbara's surveillance will only grow more strict with
They
time.
did an amazing job on
And
this
Kate has
casting.
but a few allies. Ricky and Lou are likely still overcome by the soot coffee. Besides Emilico, Sean is the only one who's been completely cured.
Kate, the ever-lovely Rose. Louise, a Gerber in full bloom. Today marks the start of our orientation. You shall be taught how to lead a proper life in the main house.
Yes, thank you.
Splendid!
Louise is one of Sarah's favorites. They're unapproachable.
Your movements are quite rigid. Relax. There's no need to be so formal here. That's right. Everything you children do from here forward should be for your betterment, that you may one day be of great service to our Lord Grandfather and the Shadows family. You have now come of age, and as such, you may move freely around the house. Make every day brilliant. Just what Mary Rose prefers. Study in the library. Admire the plants in the conservatory. Nurture your spirit in the music room. And in the dance hall, Mary Rose herself will instruct you. Let prove oneself is a child's top priority. Embrace that. Come join us. Let us bond inside the Shadows house.
They're good
That
dancers.
seems lovely, does it not? Is it okay to borrow the books and read them in our rooms?
That's perfectly fine. As per the rules, there is a notebook in each room to catalog your time spent performing activities. If you do not make enough entries, you'll be seen as a worthless shadow with no intention of self-improvement.
She spoke whimsically of freedom and pastimes, but these rules ensure that we won't have a lot of time to ourselves. The system is set up so that we, the children, can surveil each other. Kate must inform John.
John, have you all finished your orientation as well?
Yes, we went over the main points.
That is just splendid.
John and Patrick are acting coldly. Kate wonders, could they have been re-indoctrinated? If so, a letter may compromise us and could well expose our resistance to the enemy. Can Kate even pass the letters? We're surrounded by so many prying eyes. Are they already watching us? Kate would like to speak with the boys to get their assessment, but being in different groups makes that more difficult. To avoid suspicion, our conversation must be casual. If Kate were Emilico, she would simply ask the question. Kate envies her at times like these.
Kate, about our engagement. John wants to chat.
I remember this person the longest.
What are you talking about? Well, back at the debut, John...
Kate is grateful for this honest idiot.
You did what? If you wanted to propose to anyone, why wouldn't it have been Louise? Just look at her beautiful face.
Don't be such a coon. We hadn't even received our ranks yet, and besides, it's not like John picked her based on her face.
Doon! Paltry word, paltry boy. Louise would have declined anyway.
That's enough. I insist you stop interrupting John. Essentially, Kate, John wanted to stress that there's no rush at all, that he plans to take his time to
I
show
love
all
John.
the things that are good about him. So, for now, if we could,
Yes, no need to say more. But John is still John. That's it. I guess everyone was just nervous.
You're all so ridiculous. Go ahead, lose your hearts to each other. While you do that, Patrick will become the consummate shadow.
John?
I wondered where you were hiding.
Susanna, the Star Bearer.
I have a special lesson for some of you. Those brilliant ones who have newly come of age. This way, please.
Just a few of us. This might be my only chance.
Yo, I love the cast for the English
You're
dub.
in luck. Susanna loves this lesson. Little Kate and John and Louise all seem like they'll shine brilliantly soon. I can't help but be excited.
Little.
You children are so cute. Susanna wants to pack you
Sorry, it's a habit. You know, that's not Kate's expression right now. She's strange. However, we can't let our guards down. We must remain as inconspicuous as possible. I can't tell what's going through Louise's head right now. And Patrick wasn't invited to the special lesson. Kate is feeling anxious. It seems that John is the only one to whom she can pass a note.
A special lesson, huh? Could it have something to do with soot powers? Everyone but Master Patrick has awakened their powers.
From this moment on, you are never to speak about John's powers.
I really wanted to tell Master Patrick about it, but I was ordered to keep quiet about it during the debut. The rules of Shadow's house, they're absolute.
For the rest of today, the living dolls will train separately. Susanna will leave them in your care, Susie. Welcome to the training room.
Oh, I remember this part. Yeah. This gotta get.
We will now begin our lesson on soot powers. First of all, consider yourselves chosen shadows, since you are able to control them. Ooh. May Kate ask a question? Is there a reason for hiding soot powers from those who have not awakened them? Those are simply the rules here. Right now, our Lord Grandfather is searching for shadows with an exceptional ability. He's searching for powerful shadows? I suppose I should avoid asking why.
That's.
Let us use our powers and hone our skills. This room is perfect for it. The holes in the floor collect soot. It serves a dual purpose, really. The excess soot collected from training is treated and turned into coal. That coal is then used as an important energy source for Shadow's house. As shadows, we produce a lot of soot whether we're in touch with our powers or not, which has a tremendous bearing on one's value. Every shadow has a different soot volume. That is to say, a different amount of soot they carry within themselves. None of us can produce indefinitely. Furthermore, using our powers consumes a tremendous amount of soot. So it is important to take note of how much soot you can use throughout the course of a day. Keeping it trapped inside is painful. Come here regularly to release it.
Ah, shadows are truly amazing, and even among them, John is amazing.
You're right. Let us commend you. Little John, little John. Next, talk about your powers range.
Oh shoot! I remember that. He thinks.
Fall asleep. Let's practice instead of theorize. Little John! Susanna has an assignment. Destroy that wall from where you're standing. Destroy? Susanna has heard about your power, John. They say it's aggressive.
Stay back, Kate. This will be very dangerous.
Excuse me, what about Louise?
I don't care. He can't care.
John is super weak.
See, the stronger the physical power, the shorter its
I
effective
love the
range.
dub for John.
In this case, his effective range
Oh
is about
my
2
God.
meters.
You knew that all along, didn't you?
What's this about physical power? Louise can't do anything like that with her soot.
His powers are physical, while yours happen to be mental. Isn't that right, Louise? I mean, aren't you using soot to control Lou's loyalty? Just know it won't work on shadows. Considering the way they use the coffee, it doesn't surprise me that a power like this exists. That type of power also has a range. It will weaken if you're too far apart. Once you become more adept at controlling the soot, the effect should stabilize. Kate, you're up. Though your power is also physical, it appears to be different from John's. Your assignment is to move the pen from the card on the right to the table on the left. They're pretty far apart, but I will prove that I'm capable. John,
What?
can you move a little to the left? Louise, to the right. And Kate will go here. No, a bit to the left.
How precise!
Susanna simply wants to gauge your baseline skills. It's all right if you fail, you know.
You can move objects without touching them?
Kate may not have much physical strength, but she has precise control over long distances. This quite difficult.
That's John's new fiance for you!
John, this requires intense concentration. Please refrain from these outbursts.
Sorry.
If you really meant there was no rush for a response, then please stop throwing the word fiance around.
John just wanted to make you happy.
Listen, the words that make John happy are not words that make Kate happy. Kate did it. As she worked with her right hand, she used a slit from her left and slipped a letter into John's pocket. Kate also turned her back. This prevented Susanna and the Veiled Dolls from seeing the transfer.
Yumiko, I hope you're ready to eat. As a privilege for those of you who have come of age, we'll be provided with a light meal. Sean, will you bring us our food?
Oh, well, I can help too.
You're a good girl, but it only requires one of you. What item did you pass to John?
Oh, this part.
Susanna will demonstrate the basics of soot powers, and as your senior, she is capable of much more advanced skills than you are. What do we have here? Susanna can't pat you for this. You aren't harboring some sort of secret, are you? Goodness, you're releasing an awful lot of soot right now. And you know that's not good.
It's gone!
Like a magic trick!
How will Kate explain the letter in John's pocket? No, it can't be. Kate is certain she snuck it by Susanna unseen. How was it discovered?
Allow us to have a look at your letter. Oh no! Yumiko, your finger is bleeding.
Sorry about that, I'm so clumsy. This little cut won't cause any problems for me.
I'm on the first aid team. Just wait right there. I'll be back with my medical kit.
Oh, I'll clean this up.
I'll fetch a dustpan.
Thank you so much, Sean. Wait, I finally have a chance to speak privately with Lou. This is certainly my lucky break. Lou, I have to ask.
That's a little
Does it make
different
you sad
from
that
the
Brooke
manga.
failed?
We
Just
mustn't
say,
fret over
I'll
trivial
say.
matters.
Well, yes, but we living dolls need to look out for each other, right? The Shadows House rules are kind of odd.
No, we mustn't fret over trivial matters. Everything is for the sake of Shadow's house.
Oh, Lou, what have I done? It just feels like you hate me now.
What are you talking about? No, of course I don't hate you. Yumiko, suddenly you're saying the strangest things. The injured should rest while I tidy this up.
That's a little bit different from the manga.
Oh, this is rather amusing.
It's because they changed it up.
Susanna's never read anything so preposterous. However, I do wonder why you felt the need to pass this to him in secret.
Now I understand. Look closely. There's a thin sheet of soot enveloping Kate, and the two of you as well. It must have been there since we entered the training room.
You're
This
right!
is so creepy.
Perhaps Susanna's soot power has the sense of touch, in the same way that hands do. You asked Kate what she had passed earlier. Could it possibly be that you didn't actually know it was a letter?
To think that a student would presume to test Susanna's powers.
Please accept Kate's apology. She was insolent. Star Bearers are truly gifted.
It is absolutely correct. Susanna loves little shadows with a desire to learn. Susanna will give you maximum Take a look. Do you see where Susanna hit the scalpel? What? More magic!
Kate managed to smooth things over.
Oh, and Kate, are you truly certain you want to pass this to John?
Seeing Kate's behavior up to this point, I'm sure you know the answer.
Oh, well, yes, Susanna agrees.
Oh? It was a letter to this John?
Yeah.
In your room after you've managed to calm down.
I love
You'll get your pats later.
the way it's like, of John.
Get out of here!
Oh shit.
Did that living doll just give us an order? Barbie is special, see? Sometimes Barbara is unable to speak.
Is this all you got? You think it's enough for the Shadows family?
John doesn't understand.
She's helping her get rid of the soot. Poor Barbara can't control her soot expression. Remember when Susanna said that soot output had a bearing on one's value? It does. It is the reason Barbara is the leader of the children's wing. She alone releases 60% of the soot Shadow's house produces in a day.
60.
60? More than all the soot produced by the rest combined? Oh,
That's
An
crazy.
immense volume. Simply containing it must be very painful. But still, one would be so lucky to serve as earnestly or with so much beauty as her. We should all continue our training, for I am certain that anyone could achieve that level of service to our Lord Grandfather.
Damn. We do hear the song, but we don't see the visuals. I'm happy that they got Rionia back. She did the outro for the first season. Love that outro. That was like my favorite outro of last year, 100%. I had that on repeat all that year. Like I was listening to that outro the entire year after I first heard it. I was like, yo, what studio's in this? It helped them? Oh wow, okay. Well, yeah, now they're Cloverworks and with studio are working together now. It makes sense. But oh my god, I really enjoyed it. And it looked like they changed a bit of some stuff here and there, cause they did original content for the anime for episodes 10, 11, and 12. They didn't follow the manga. They went their own way, and then it looked like it did affect a bit on the first episode, because Sean was also affected. Was still not back to normal. Him and Lou were. Oh wait. We got.
I can't believe we did it, Mistress Barbara! And now I am finally able to say that I'm officially Mistress Barbara's face.
Yo,
Next time, the best Star Bearer.
next time, yo, I can't wait for episode 2. Yo, I love Shadow's House manga. I read it after I read it after season 1, and then I noticed that it was different from season 1, the last 3 episodes of season 1. I was like, why did it this? Why did it do this to me? Why did it to me, man? Why? So, yeah. But I'm very happy about. So far, they're not going too far away from the manga, but there's here and there little stuff because they messed up in the first season. So I hope they keep going with the manga for this season, because if they go a different route, and they do a horrible route like shit, the Promised Neverland season 2, we're gonna have problems. Man. We gonna have problems. But yeah, I have the first volume. I did a video on it. So yeah, I'm going to collect all the volumes for Shadow House. That's one of my favorite mystery series right now that I'm reading. But yeah, I really enjoyed the series. The anime was good. Animations, they always have good animation for Shadow South. The music, as I said, that got Riona, if I'm pronouncing it correct. She did the outro. Now she's gonna be doing the opening. I'm happy. I'm happy they're doing this. Uh, they got ending from a different artist. So from a different artist, new artist, but different artist. So can't wait to hear the outro as well. My thoughts so far are pretty good. They're just fixing it. It looks like they're fixing their problem that they caused to themselves, pretty much. For added, not following with the manga, and yeah, I was gonna say I love the dub cast. I really enjoy more the dub than the sub, especially for John's voice. Um, for I listened to the sub. He's a bit more serious. John is a little bit more serious in the sub, while in the dub he's more of a funny person. And when I read the manga, I feel like he's more like a humorous character, and that's why I enjoy the dub more because that's how it should be his voice, more like humorous, jokey kind of guy. Because he is not the brightest person, um, but that's what I get from hearing the dub rather than hearing the sub. But yeah, that's one. Um, I love the entire English cast. I started watching the English dub, did not watch the sub because I didn't know I didn't know about the series until I was like, yo, I gotta watch it. Saw they had dub, so I was like, let's get into it. Watched it. I really enjoyed it. And every time when I read the manga, I always think about the the dub voice actors talking for the character when I read the manga. So, yeah. I tried a bit, but it didn't hook right into me, as I said. As the dub, I really enjoyed. And there's some voice actors that I don't know too much about, and haven't voiced too much characters, maybe. But I haven't heard their voices in other characters. Maybe because I haven't seen too much anime. Maybe I don't know, or I haven't seen or the brand new voice actors because I know they had a brand new voice actor for the main character of My Dress Up Darling for the dub. But yeah, so that's the end of this live stream. I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction for Shadow's House Season 2. If you guys did, smash the like button. Subscribe if you're not subscribed to this channel. I really appreciate you guys if you do subscribe to this channel. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next live stream that I upload. Adios.